So Shane, could be important this. Well, it is important because he needs this to stay somewhere close to the action the second time, David, because it would have given him a chance to go to 200. Dragomir looking extremely nervous. That is superb.
Yes, when he gets it right, it looks easy. So the big man in the competition finishes on 197.5, and I believe a new personal best.
Absolutely. But more importantly, he's kept himself just about in touch. Remember, we've still got the Olympic champion Rozazadeh to start his 3 attempts, and also Damianov Milchev of Bulgaria. He's yet to come out.
Yes, I saw the Bulgarian training in the gym a few days ago, and he looks scary. He's a huge man. He looks as if they've sort of dug him out of the ice or something.
But I'm well impressed with this, simply because, David, Shane Haman has proved himself to be another man, and we've seen quite a few men and women this year at these championships who've made mistakes and have corrected and have come back. Well, you talked about Damianov Milchev, and here he is, in at 200 kilos, the mean machine.
Yes, and he's young and improving.
134 kilos 70, so he's by no means the heavyweight.
Yes, and born in 1979, so young and improving.
Yeah, former junior world champion, but this is altogether different.
Oh. Well, it is altogether different. That was so strong. He didn't even have to go into a full squat.
Yeah, and his coach Dimitrov, a round of applause, and look at him go off the I mean, he's absolutely commanding the stage, commanding the bar.
Well, that was one of the things I wouldn't do in the gym. I certainly wouldn't look at him, not for too long anyway. It's a huge man.
The Olympic champion, Hossein Rezazadeh. Well, the Iranians haven't had the greatest championships. Maybe they're going to go out on a high note. The Asian Games champion, but he only had to snatch 200 kilos there on his way to the title. And that's what he's got now. And Rezazadeh, who weighed in at 157 kilos 30, has now gone into second place behind Damianov of Bulgaria. The Bulgarian, of course, the lighter of the two.
Yes, what was actually great about these two snatches on 200 kilos was that they looked like fairly comfortable starting weights. I mean, neither of them were really struggling, were they?
Well, are you suggesting that 212.5, the snatch world record of Rezazadeh, is open to attack? When you consider that these men can take 5 and 7.5 kilo increments without too much worry. Now, Udashin, a hiccup the first time. Now, Udashin's body weight of 132.70 means that were he to get this 200, he would lead in the snatch. But this is Udashin's third and final attempt. But it could be the bronze medal. We've still got Chemurkin lurking.
And I would say that is at least a bronze medal, unless Chemurkin's going to go to 202.5.
Which is entirely possible. But it would be achieving, David, the same mark that he made in Sydney at the Olympic Games. And as we've said, you know, here we are in 2002, we're 2 years before the Olympic Games. People tend to be in good shape, but not great shape, which is what you need to be if you want to be an Olympic champion. And the Ukrainians, of course, delighted with Denis Godfrey's gold medal 24 hours ago in the 105 kilo class. But now, the big man, Chemurkin.
Coming in at 200 for his final attempt. Chemurkin, of course, better in the clean and jerk, so perhaps deciding to give away the medal in the snatch and try and sort of keep in touch more for the overall.
Well, that's made the task really hard. 195 leaves him uncomfortably back, David. However good his clean and jerk can be, those are 5 valuable kilos that he needed.
Guessing his grip failing him there.
He just isn't the lifter that we knew in the mid to late 90s. But look at the way he's just, this guy just moves on. You almost think they've widened the doorway here for him, or he's widening it for himself as he comes in.
He's only 23 years old. I'm trying to remember what he actually did in the European Championships.
Well, I can tell you,
I've got a feeling it was 190.
I can tell you exactly what he did. He did 190, 235 for a total of 425.
If he succeeds with this, this is a 15 kilo improvement from the European Championships. So definitely somebody that's very dangerous. And he's also quite light, weighing in at 134 kilos.
Yeah, well, that'd be a very good adjective to attach to his name. Dangerous Damian Damianov has done it. And that was like a piece of cake, because 212.5 kilos is the world record held by Hossein Rezazadeh. And I think now, David, he can wait and see what Rezazadeh does and respond. Because remember, he's lighter than the Olympic champion.
So this would put Rezazadeh into the silver medal position.
So, the man from Tehran. This Olympic champion, Asian Games champion, under pressure. You asked me the question, I've given you the answer. But both he and the Bulgarian have one more question in this snatch division to answer. They're both on 205 kilos. There's a massive weight difference between the two men. But the Olympic champion at the moment is getting the better of the man who only finished 4th this year in the European Championships. And he was 30 kilos behind Weller.
Now the Bulgarian's leading at the moment because he's lighter, but they've both got one lift left. So really, this next lift is going to be fighting it out for the for the gold. So I think there's going to be a little bit of cat and mouse now.
Yeah, the Bulgarian actually totaled up 425, which was 25 kilos behind Ronnie Weller. So he has clearly improved massively.
Well, he's already 15 kilos over his snatch at the Europeans, and he's still got one lift to go.
So who does what, who goes where? Rezazadeh will be very keen to try and hold on to this title. Remember, he was the Olympic champion, but we didn't really see him in action last year. The title went to Jabber of Qatar, ahead of Metriakov, the younger Russian, David Shemerkin, in bronze.
Well, I can tell you, David, the 2.5s are going on, so that means that the bar is going to 2:10. Who's going to come out first? We don't know, and we just have a look at the scoreboard there. Well, it looks like the Bulgarian isn't taking his third attempt.
Yeah, would be very strange. 2:10 for Rezazadeh. Why would that be?
Well, he walked off holding his arm, so I'm just wondering if he's perhaps got a slight twinge in the elbow, or maybe he thinks he's done enough, because Rezazadeh has to do this 210 if he's going to get the gold medal, because at the moment he's in silver medal position, because
well, he could have taken 200. He could have taken 207.5 and done the job if that was the case.
Well, he obviously thinks that he's capable of this weight.
Well, Rezazadeh snatched 212.5. That's the world record, so he's inside that. But is he in that sort of condition?
I mean, having said that, I'm surprised he didn't go 207.5, because he's easily, on paper, the strongest man in the clean and jerk in the field. So why would you want to sort of go an extra 2.5? You know, you'd have thought he'd taken the minimum for the gold medal.
I think this is going to be a tough lift, David. I mean, he was good the second time, but I'm not sure that he's got 210 at this particular moment. I hope he has, but I'm not sure. Well, I'm glad I was wrong. The Olympic champion proves why he won the title in 2000. 427.5 kilos was his total in Sydney, and now he's got 210, and he's got a very important 5 kilo advantage over his closest pursuer, and that is Damian Damianov. And we are assuming, David, that he's definitely not going to come out. That's what the board was telling us. So in a way, he's got better and better. One very strong man.
But of course, you can't take it away from the Bulgarian. Young and improving. So, back in form.
Yes, the other Iranians have been shadows, David, of their former selves. This man looks to be the one who's in some sort of shape to do himself justice. Well, this is the one they really want. It'll be a better trip home to Tehran if they go home with the World Championship, but only half the job is done. And this is the situation. The Olympic champion by 5 kilos over Damian Damianov Milchev of Bulgaria, who chose not to take the 5 kilo increase, retired after his second lift, gets the silver medal in the snatch ahead of Udashin, and then Shane Haman doing pretty well there in 4th place. Well, wide open affair. The second half should be cracking. Stay with us.